Okay, we want to talk about what exactly makes a function. Okay, so basically, what a function is when an x has exactly one y. Okay, that being said, a y can have multiple x's. That may seem confusing, but let me demonstrate. Okay, so this right here is a function. The reason is because this x has only one y. Now you'll notice there's another y right here, okay, at the same spot, okay? There's this right here, 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 and here. Let me go ahead and kind of do a dotted line. You can see that there is this y, 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 and y. They are all the same y, okay? Y-axis, here we are on the y-axis. That's all the same y. But never is there the same x. Okay, this y has an x over here, a different x, a different x, a different x, a different x. Okay, it's going across the x-axis and it has multiple x's for the same y. But if you look here, there's never the same x. Okay, this x has, okay, they're all different x's. Now, if you look here, we have, I'm going to run a dotted line right here. This, and this, and this, those are all the same x. That same x has three different y's. Okay, an x can only have one y, and this one has three. Therefore, this is not a function, but this is. Like I said, a y can have multiple x's, but an x can only have one y. Okay, so this is a function. This is not a function. Right here, this is a function. Okay, even if we look right here, yes, there are two y's right there. Okay, or excuse me, that is one y that has multiple x's. Okay, it has an x right here and it has an x right here. Okay, but it doesn't matter. The y can have as many x's as it wants, but the x can only have one y. You'll notice that it never crosses like this one does. Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, there's an x. That's the same x. We have an x and the same x. An x and an x and an x. Okay, probably because I drew it poorly. But because of the fact that there are the same x for multiple y's, this is not a function. Now that being said, if let's say that I had one and went like this, but this one was solid and this one was open, that's the same x, but this one is open, meaning that it does not count. For those, that is a function because even though this is solid, this is open, so it's not technically directly on it. Okay, if you remember from our previous lessons, an open one means that it comes close but is not exactly on that number. So function because one x has one y. These y's have multiple x's, and that's fine. But these are an x that has multiple y's. That cannot happen in a function.